Hey guys, happy Sunday. Oops. Hope you guys are all well. It is freezing here. The wind is just vicious. Hi, Jennifer Baker. You ready to make some crafty stuff? So most everything I'm using today is from the Dollar Tree. Let me see if I can share this. My husband says he doesn't get notifications, so I'm just making sure that I share to him. Hey, BFF. So I'm super excited about this. This is something I wanted to make since my kids were toddlers, and they're 7 and almost 10 now. But I just never didn't have the ambition. So we're going to use, like I said, mostly Dollar Tree stuff. So we're using this sign from Dollar Tree, and it is a current sign, so you can get it. They do have some in Boston. And then we're going to use these arrows. They did have some. I did get them at our Boston store. We're going to use 3 of the bigger ones and 3 of the skinny ones. We're going to use some cardstock. I painted 2 of the pieces, and I'm going to use some wrapping paper that I just had bought at the Dollar Tree. We're going to use a couple of these, and you can get these in a pack at the Dollar Tree. Mod Podge, scissors, knife, you know, little tiny things. I am going to staple my arrows to this board. I tested it out earlier and it holds really well, so I'm going to hot glue them first, and then I'm going to use my staple gun and staple them. So we need, if you want to do the same way I do, you're going to need some 3/8 inch staples. What else do I got? Paintbrush if you want to paint your letters. I got a Cricut, so I made vinyl lettering for all mine. These ones are glitter, so they're really hard to put a transfer paper on, peel them off the back. Hey, Sammy. And put them on paper without the paper coming off. So I'm just going to put them on freehand, and I'm actually going to go for the crooked, funky look, so not so straight this time. And I do have a chunk of fabric, so I'm going to cover my sign with fabric. You can use paper, you can paint it, you can do whatever you want. But I'm going to put you down here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. There we go. Sammy, you better not be watching and driving. So what we're going to do is we're going to first take this off. You should be able to just carefully pry it off. It's just put on with a little bit of hot glue, and we're just going to chuck it because I don't need it. I'm going to try to peel the paper off. I have one over here, and the paper actually came off really well. But if it doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it with fabric anyways. But just to show you that all of the Dollar Tree signs are usually covered in this paper. And you can usually peel this stuff off fairly easy. Chuck that, we don't need that. So I hope you guys will sprinkle this, which means S-H-A-R-E on your personal page for, you know, any crafty friends you have or family members. I hope you'll invite them to join the group. I hope also if you do any crafts, even if you've done them in the past and you have a picture and you're like, you know, I'm really proud of this, or I want some feedback. Everybody in our group is super helpful, super nice, encouraging. We don't allow any bashing. I mean, constructive criticism is totally accepted if you're nice about it. But if I see people, which I've never so far, hey Mason, say something like totally rude or unwanted, yeah, they're gone. There are no second chances. You will be immediately booted because I don't tolerate that. There's no reason for it. So I'm going to put my fabric on. I'm just going to glue it. Hot glue. You could Mod Podge. You could do whatever you want. But I'm just going to hot glue this. I pre-cut it earlier. And I cut it a little big so that I can wrap it around the back. Let's see if we can get enough glue out of this glue gun. It's hot, probably not. So this is a fabric that I got from Joann Fabrics. It's birch trees, and I think it is gorgeous. Let's see if we can get it to stick. If you guys are new, I hope you'll say hi. You don't have to keep commenting if you're not comfortable, but we'd love it if you would say hi. Tell us you're new. Tell us where you're from. This is day 15. We're halfway through, you guys. And I can't really see us stopping. I think it's been really helpful for people, and especially people that need to stay home right now. And anybody who knows me knows that I bend over backwards to help people. Sharon and Sam are the same way, so we just enjoy this, and we love to craft. And I mean, we all have jobs, we all have things we do, but it's fun nonetheless. So I'm leaving the ribbon that came with it on here because that's what I'll use to hang it up. I had originally thought, oh, I'll make a stand, and then I'll staple my pieces on the stand and get it to stand up. Let me tell you, it was a pain in the butt to try to get a stand that would actually work decently. I said, yeah, you know what? No. I'm just going to forget that part. We're going to do it this way instead. So I decided to use this sign. It was sitting on my shelf. I hadn't had any plans for it yet. But that is really what crafting is all about. It's adapting and making it your own and doing it all different ways, and there is no right or wrong way. We are making an arrow sign. So we're using arrows from the Dollar Tree, Maryland. I've got 3 thicker and 3 skinny ones. This sign here was an elf sign, also from the Dollar Tree. I'm just repurposing it for a different use. I've got some... I have a Cricut, so I have some vinyl lettering, but you could absolutely use paint. You could make it fun and have the kids cut the words for your arrows, like North Pole. I have Candy King Lane. I have Santa's Workshop, Elf Cafe. What else? Tree Forest and Reindeer Crossing. So, I mean, if you can find those words in, like, flyers that come in the mail or newspaper, whatever, you could absolutely have the kids do that, or they could make their own, color it, draw it out, and then you could put them on there. All right, let's see if we can do this. I might have to trim this just a little bit. But this is just going to be a cute little sign. You'll be able to hang it up. I mean, you could use it as a door hanger. It shouldn't be that heavy, but I guess we'll see when we're all done just how heavy. Sharon's already thinking about Valentine's craft. Nice. St. Patrick's Day, you know, I mean, when we're done with the 30 Days of Lives, I mean, it's only going to be November 30th. So, I mean, we still have the whole month of December to make Christmas stuff, New Year's stuff. All sorts of stuff. So there's my board. I know I got the camera a little close today, but I can back it up and show you when I'm all done. So like I said, we're going to put our arrows, excuse me, on here. Kind of willy-nilly. I have actually, I cheat. So my desk is covered with freezer paper, and I have my little list right here. Exactly which arrow is going where and which way the arrow is facing. I had it all planned out today. So the arrows come with this little hanger on them, which is pretty convenient if you just want to use one hanger. But I took all of these out, and they actually just pull out. I used the pliers earlier, but they just pull out And then if there's a staple left in there, just grab a pliers and yank it out. Then you don't have to worry about it. But I just used that for an example. I did all mine earlier. All right, let's start with our arrows. So the arrows actually come like this with this big piece on the back, but I did want to have a couple that didn't have it. So I have a scroll saw. Being a woodworker, I'm kind of handy that way. I cut that part off. So I mean, it's the same exact arrow, only without that piece. I've got this cool red checkered paper from the Dollar Tree. It's just wrapping paper. I'm not gonna worry about the sides. I don't really care if there's no paper on the side, but I am gonna trim it so that it fits. You should sand these. Sammy, I did all mine earlier so that you wouldn't have to listen to that. They are rough on the edges, so they're not sanded. I would just take a little piece of sandpaper and just sand off any rough parts. And actually, a trick, if you don't have sandpaper, cardboard works. I know it sounds weird, but it does. Try it sometime. Take a chunk of cardboard and rub it all along the edges. Cardboard is actually, some people consider like it'd be 0.000 grit. So it's almost like nothing, but there is a little bit of grit to cardboard. All right. So this is really thin. I don't really want a ton of glue on here. Make sure I got my arrow going the right way. So what did y'all do today? I know Sammy was down here. I got to see her for a few minutes, which was nice. We tried to wake up Sharon, but she was zonked out. Other than that, I did some stuff in my shop in the morning, and really, I just slacked around the rest of the day. It was just too dang chilly out. Alright, we're going to let that set, and then I'm going to sand the edges just a little bit to get any over pieces. And we'll move on to the next one. You guys, I got this, and I already lost it. Where did it go? I had it cut especially. This really cute, oh, it's falling on the floor. So everybody's always looking for like gnome fur. I actually found some on Amazon. It's 10 by 10 sheets. There's 4 of them for like $13. So all I did was just cut off a teensy tiny strip. So now I'm gonna have like a Santa beard on the end of my arrow. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just gonna glue it like right here to the end of the arrow. I think it'll look cute. Alright, this one is gonna be, yeah, the life of the bird shifter. You made a basket to go around the bottom of your tree. Sweet. I know you were wanting to do that and hadn't done it yet. Yay! Do not open it, Sammy. No cheating. So Sammy and I joined this. It's called White Bayou Christmas Live. It is the guys from White Bayou Wreath and Supply are putting on a live Christmas event. We do share their videos in the group. They're two awesome, hilarious guys that make wreaths and all sorts of other cool stuff. But they're having a Christmas live event. And Sammy and I joined, so we bought tickets. You had to pay, and then they send you all the supplies that they're going to do. There's going to be 3 big projects that you're going to make, and they just shipped out our boxes. So Sammy and I agreed that she would wait to open hers and I would open mine, and we would do like a live video chat with each other and like just, you know, go gaga over what they sent us. Of course, we have to get Sharon in on there because we just have to. All right, so I have this cute little snowflake paper that I got at John Fabrics for the North Pole one. We're going to cover them all, and then I'll go back and put on the lettering because I kind of want the Mod Podge to set just a smidge. A ginormous box on her front step. Mine doesn't arrive till tomorrow according to FedEx, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's in that ginormous box. Yes, you'll have to come over. FedEx usually comes, well, sometimes they come in the morning and sometimes they come in the afternoon. I guess it all depends on the route. Okay, so there's our second one. I'm just going to kind of put the wording underneath each arrow so that I don't lose it. This one is going to be Candy Cane Lane. Look at this cute, sparkly, I don't know if you can see it. It's got like a shimmer to it. It's glitter. Awesome vinyl. Little candy canes. And actually, I need to weed those. I didn't weed them yet. I suppose I can do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Glitter, you have to have some really, glitter vinyl, you have to have some really sticky transfer tape to get it to transfer correctly. So that's why I said I'm going to try to do mine by hand and not really worry about the lineup. Usually I stick it right to my finger. It's just not coming up the way I usually do. I've got some pretty cute reverse canvases that I have planned to do. And it'll probably be separate from 30 Days of Lives, but I'll go live while I do them. Or while I at least adhere them. I actually ordered a couple like family monogram name patterns, SVG files. So I'll be offering those on my site. You should be able to choose the color. I mean, I just got them. I haven't really checked out the file yet, so don't quote me. But it'll have like an initial and some like fancy foliage design. And the last name. And all of my stuff is, when I make stuff, I don't make it to make a humongous profit. I make it because I want to be able to provide people with art at a good price. So nothing in my shop that I sell is really overly expensive unless it takes me hours and hours to do it. Like, that 3-piece Harry Potter seed that took 10 hours of cutting, you know, and then another 3 hours of sanding. And oh no, Sammy, you might have to open it then. I'll totally forgive you, but don't tell me anything you get in it. Open it to dry everything out, make sure nothing is ruined. That's awful. I wish your neighbors would have told you that it was there. Okay, Candy King Lane. Also got this paper from Joann Fabrics. And because my arrow is just... Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yeah, it is. Just a smidge too long. I'm just going to turn it on that angle. and cut it out that way. Let's go this way so I can see what the heck I'm doing. You guys, have you got your Christmas shopping started? I'm so behind. Usually I'm like way ahead and almost finished, you know, like maybe Black Friday, just buy a few things. This year, I suck at it because I haven't bought a single thing yet. My husband asks me all the time, did you decide what you're buying for Christmas yet? I'm like, nope. No idea. Okay. So move this over there. Hi, everybody. If you're new, make sure to say hi. Tell me where you're from. I mean, it's amazing how many people tune in and they're from everywhere. I'm actually trying to plan, so all this stuff that we've made, there's just a few things that I want to keep for myself. The other ones are, really, I don't have any space for them. So I might try to sell them in the group and just offer them. And use it to buy more craft supplies for more videos. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. We are making Dollar Tree arrow sign. Okay, there's my candy canes. So, my Tree Forest one, this is one of the ones that I painted already, so I don't have to do anything with that. Same with my reindeer crossing. But I do need to cover the Elf Cafe. And really the only paper I had that I wanted to use was this wooden one. But my arrow, again, too long. It's going to be on an angle. But that's okay, because I'm supposed to make it my own, right? It's not supposed to be too fancy. Oops. It would help if I could cut normally. See if I cut good enough here. Goodness gracious. If I could just cut some stinking paper. Okay. Get that out of here. Thank God it's the last one. Hey, Jatora. Oh, I got something so special for you. I don't want to bring it to you at work, so I don't know how I'm going to get it to you, but crooked. I'm crooked. It's like the story of my life, guys. See if I can do it without breaking my paper. Good enough. Good enough. We got a little crease here. Okay, I think I'm done with my Mod Podge. Let me close that so I don't spill it everywhere. All right, let's start with Santa's Workshop. So like I said, if I take this transfer tape and I try to put it on this paper, it's going to rip it, or it's going to, you know, tear some of the paper color up. So I'm just going to kind of do it winging it style. So I can get this apart. I'm gonna I just put transfer tape over it because I wasn't sure exactly what I was gonna do, if I was going to paint or if I was going to stain. And staining had actually been my original idea, but then I was out here this morning straightening up and getting my supplies ready. And I'm like, you know what? What time do you work till tomorrow? 5? I should be here. I don't have any plans. Okay, so my Santa's Workshop actually fits like perfectly. I'm going to try to put it up just a little bit because I want to put that little fur. But yeah, if you have time, absolutely stop over. Like I said, we're kind of going willy-nilly with these. No, we're not doing them in order. We're not lining them up totally. I mean, obviously they'll be in order. Oh, till 4. Yeah, I'll be here probably right before 4 because I have to pick up the kids. So I'll be here. I usually get here like 10 to. Unless I have to stop at Quick Trip. But I shouldn't have to because I got everything I needed yesterday. Or look at Santa. See what I mean? I'm not lining them up any which way. I'm just putting them on. And it's just going to make it look more whimsical, which is perfectly fine with me. Because that's pretty much what this sign is. Kid-friendly. Fun-friendly. Seems my W just wants to stick wherever it wants to stick. Oops. There we go. I got it. I got it. So these signs are kind of made like by a drunken elf or something. And like I said before, you can paint these on. You can cut them out of magazines or flyers or whatever. You know, have your kids draw them out or practice spelling and make their own sign. Anyway, would be perfectly fine. So there we got Santa's Workshop. Make sure I'm stuck. I am. Good. Get rid of this. Grab our sandpaper and just going to do the edge just a tiny bit. So I don't have any gappy stuff. Make it look a little weathered. Let's put our fur on. So my idea, and hopefully the fur doesn't really get in the way of anything, is just to put it on here like this. Right under the word. Excuse me. Let's just do a little at a time here. So when Sammy was over, she had to hot glue something. And she's like, can you hand me some protectors? I'm like, no. Don't have those here. We don't use no dang protectors. I'm like, here's a popsicle stick. How stinking cute is that? There's our first arrow. Let's do the North Pole. This one might be just a little trickier. It's a little longer of letters. But like I said, this is paper and I do not want to try putting transfer tape on there. And I know that this fits almost perfectly on this sign, but if it's crooked, that's all right. This is actually a black glitter. You can't really see it in the camera. You could feel the texture is different. So we're gonna go, we're really gonna make it wonky. Some kind of up and down method here. Jatora, have you been crafting since you've been home? Stuck at home? You guys, Saturday was the first day that I wasn't in the kitchen at work in months and months. It was the first time I actually had to run a register, and I was like clueless. It was ridiculous. I haven't been on one in a while because I'm always in the kitchen cooking food. I was pretty shocked to see my name on the list for up front. All right. 2 more on this one. I thought this snowflake paper was pretty stinking cute. It's like elegant and simple at the same time. I probably could have spaced these out a little bit better too, or a little more, but that's all right. Ain't no thing. Here's our North Pole. So this is going to go at the very top. That's why it doesn't have an arrow. I actually cut the arrow off of this one. It's going to go at the very top of the sign. Little Sammy. Sorry, Sammy. All right, there's that one. We'll line everything up when we're all done here. Candy cane lane. So this one I gotta kind of I don't know if I can get it on there without. Let's see. Let's start with the candy canes. because I know those have to go in the corner. You guys, I love this red glitter. It's actually made for the Cricut Joy. And I was like, I can still cut that in my machine. Look how sparkly that is. I don't know if you can catch it, the light. Maybe not. Super sparkly. All right, let's see here. Where the other one should go, right about there. It almost looks like foil. Hey everybody, if you're new, please say hi. Please, please, please. Like and follow our page. Stay tuned for the other 15 days of lives we got coming up. We've got some pretty cool stuff. Actually, there's a couple wreath type things Sammy's going to show us how to do. I'm pretty excited about those. One of them might even be right here live from my shop. All right. Oh, that's good, Sammy. Try not to look too hard at all the things in the box. I thought I would be spending half the night on this, but it's actually going pretty quick. Let me do this E first instead of the C, because I kind of want to be in the middle of my candy canes. Kind of go backwards. Thanks, Sammy. Appreciate it. You're being artsy bits and pieces right now. Oh. Oops, that one's really crooked. Let's see if we can get it off. Probably not. All right, that's okay. Quite all right. I can deal. Here comes a kiddo. Look how sparkly. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. A little bit. Super cute. Arrows.
No wonder I found an arrow in there. This is a Santa Claus arrow.
Okay, just leave it, please. Don't touch it. Thank you. Okay, reindeer crossing. So this one is painted. I used Amsterdam burnt sienna on it. I should be able to use the transfer tape on here without too much issue. So I've got a reindeer head. Let's see if we can get that burnished on there without too much of the tape. I did clear coat it. And this tape, because this vinyl is glitter, I actually used Gorilla Glue clear tape. It's super, super sticky. Because I don't have any like strong tack transfer tape, so I just used the Gorilla Glue, and I even got a reindeer Rudolph nose for it.
Let me see.
How stinking cute is he? I wish the camera would focus.
Oh, this is in there.
Huh? Oh yeah, I need those. Those are for the elf shoes.
Where's Rudolph right now?
Okay, let's do the reindeer. Alright, this I might have to burnish a little more.
that for his nose? Are you making 3 more?
2 more.
But there's
after this one.
But there's another one.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Oh.
Okay, so this is working good. I just used triple thick. It's Krylon triple thick clear glaze for the clear coat, and it's working really well. So it didn't bring up any of the clear coat. It didn't bring up any paint. Fantastic. I got this cool little. So this is just plain white. I can't remember if it's Starcraft or if it's Cricut. But it has like a ice. I don't know if you can see the jaggedness of the letters. The camera doesn't really focus that close. But it's supposed to be like wintry. So let's go about. My reindeer's crooked, but that's okay. I ain't gonna worry about it.
It's just a reindeer.
No, I meant the word reindeer.
It's just a word.
Alright, a second reindeer for this other end.
Is there another nose?
Yep, there is.
Do you have a nose?
Right here.
No, right here.
No, those are for elf shoes for a different sign. There's our reindeer crossing. How stinking cute are those reindeer?
What does this say?
Okay, there's that one. We'll get rid of some of this stuff here. So our tree forest. I actually have some printed vinyl, so I used the red buffalo plaid. But I want to get my name on here first.
Your name?
Or the name of the tree. So about there, and then this goes almost right to the edge of this here. This one should be pretty easy too, because this one is clear coated, so it shouldn't take off any paint. Sure, and you'll have to post a picture in the group of your tree basket. Going in, Ray? Please shut the door tight, okay? That wind is really strong.
I'm not.
I got some kind of white paper under here. She's not, but she went out the door. Crazy girl. Oh, no, she's
It just
bad.
felt like the tree is chopped down.
Not likely.
It's because it can't see.
Oh, it ripped.
What?
This vinyl. So pattern vinyl is like super thin. I've never used it before. This is the first time. But I did just rip the bottom of that tree. But you can't really tell, so.
Let me see.
Nope.
I want to see.
Nope.
Why?
Because I'm hiding it.
Let me see. Oh, I see it.
You do not.
Yes, I do. You can call Poppy and see if he sees it.
Here's our tree forest. I'm actually gonna glue some of these around it. I sprayed them with a little bit of that spray foam stuff that you can spray on your windows, but
oh, we have those trees.
it's it takes forever to dry and they're still damp, and I sprayed them like an hour ago, over an hour ago. But that's okay. So we're just gonna kind of put it right along the edge here. Just bend it where I need to go.
Sharon would say it's so stinking cute.
Sharon always says stinking cute. So do we.
Not me. I can't.
We even got Jatora saying so stinking cute.
Did Jamie?
I don't know. Jamie
Did Mel? Did Auntie Sam?
Sharon calls you a sassy pants girl.
Hey, you meanie.
She reiterated to Sam today that she was the favorite. Just so you're aware, Sharon. Next time she wants to do a live with you or something.
Auntie Sam is my favorite. She knows that, but she's still mad at me. I told her like that when I was 6.
Not quite. You didn't even know Sam when you were 6.
Well, technically, kind of.
Sharon said so stinking cute.
Hey, am I so stinking cute?
No, because you're a sassy pants girl.
Hey, you meanie. But you got it.
Alright. Getting there, guys. Getting there. It won't take too long to put it together. It's basically just hot gluing it and stapling it down.
What does Sharon say? What'd she say?
Sam.
What'd she say?
She said, Auntie Sam rocks. And Sharon said, nope.
Yes, she does.
Oh, you guys are funny. Let's see. I think I'm going to need one more piece to make this fit. I don't think it's going to meet. It's going to be just a smidge short. Can you grab one?
Huh?
Another one of these?
Yeah.
Right over here on this side. It's like in between stuff.
I see it.
Just one.
But there's not enough vinyl on here.
There is no vinyl on it. You need spray? That's okay. I'm not worried about it. I just need a little chunk. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. He's my best friend.
That little snowman.
Yeah, he's so cute. How did you make him?
Sam says, silly Rye, are you loving Mom's project?
Yeah. Love it. His little nosy. Get back away.
Alright, there's our tree forest. I'm glad I added that. It doesn't make this part over here look so blah. one more, and that's the Elf Cafe, and he's even got little teensy cute elf booties to put on there.
Right
like little
here.
stickers. Okay. Hopefully I made, you know what? I bet you I just made all my arrows the wrong way. I think they're all going the same way. Oh, and I even wrote it all down, so this is supposed to be the other way. Oh well, they're all going the same way now.
It's fine. It's just what matters.
We're gonna do the elf this way, apparently. At least one going the opposite way. And I was so dang careful. I wrote it down and everything.
Here, I get an idea. Just put it backwards.
It will be upside down then.
No, you just put it this way, because it'll be here, and you put the door upside down, and
no,
it's like that.
Okay, stop. Oh well, we'll figure it out. That's right. I'm just gonna roll with it. Another winging it night. My OCD will be screaming at me.
Who's your OCD?
Alright. We'll do at least one the other way. So what did? Thanks, Marilyn. I just can't believe it. Oh wow, what are you gonna do? Too busy getting all my stuff on, not worrying about my directions. I'm sure other crafters are way more organized and whatnot, but and now I just broke my E. That's okay.
Fine. You just gotta be careful.
This is for our house, so I'm not worried that it's subpar. And like I've said in other videos, I like it when people see my mistakes, because then they know what not to do. And it will make crafting something for the first time for them much easier. And that's okay with me. I'm cool with that. It's a one-way street, right? Well, you know, you got North Pole at the top, and what's at the North Pole? Everything is like right in one spot. But I would have liked at least the reindeer crossing to go the other way, but that's okay. No big deal. All right. So I got my cute little boots. Bye, right. Please close the door really tight, okay?
Okay.
This one has transfer tape, and I'm really gonna try to be careful because I need the transfer tape because the design is so skinny. It's a coffee cup. So we're just gonna, hopefully, it's not too sticky to tear away my paper. We'll see. I just want to be careful because the design is really thin. I don't know if you can see how thin it is. So my coffee cup goes over here. My booties are going to go over there. I'm going to try just to stick the vinyl, but I'm sure I'm going to get some paper up. Let's see. Maybe not, though. We might get lucky. We might get lucky. And we did. We got lucky. Whoop, whoop. Got my coffee cup on. Didn't lose any of my paper. All right, let's get these boots. Or elf shoes, or whatever you want to call them. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Day 15, making an arrow sign. Tomorrow, where's my list? Sharon is making wine glass snowman. And actually, I had hoped she would, I've told you guys before about the wine glass set that her and I made a few years ago. And I want to make one on Friday to show you guys how easy it was and how much fun. But if she's going to do that, I might have to switch what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to show you guys the same things twice. But the set of 4 that we made was a Santa, one that was kind of snow themed, not really a snowman, but we could always make it a snowman. A reindeer, and a Grinch. And actually, I'm going to dig those out. I got to dig them out of my Christmas stuff. I haven't pulled all of our Christmas stuff out yet. I pulled out our tree and ornaments, and that was about it. There's some of the ornaments, plain ones. But I'll pull them out, and I'll post actually, I probably have a picture on my phone of them somewhere to post. But I figured we could make a set. But like I said, if she's going to make one tomorrow, then it probably doesn't really make sense. And then Tuesday, she's making a Christmas tree craft. I think I know what that is going to be, but I'm not quite sure. So there's our Elf Cafe. I'll come back a little bit. You see the little bell on the end of the boot. I could do the clothespin ornaments tomorrow. Either way, to Sharon, totally up to you. But I had figured maybe if you weren't working Friday night, we could do that one. If you were not sleeping, not tired, not running errands kind of thing. Okay, let's move this stuff so we can put our arrows on the sign. Move this way over here. Sorry, just chucking stuff across my shop. Whatever you decide to do is totally cool. Or you could even still do your wine glass, and we could still do the 4 set, the whole set. Whatever. We'll make it work. Okay, there's our sign. Let's start at the top. And we're going to put North Pole pretty much center. And like I said, I'm going to smush this down with hot glue, and then I'm also going to staple it from the back once I have everything on here. So let's just get this. I could probably staple it from the front, but I didn't really want to see any staples. I suppose it doesn't really matter, huh? And it might just stick to the fabric just fine, so I might not even need staples. But I was iffy about the fabric being on here, that maybe I wouldn't have a good enough hold. But I think we might be all right without staples. Okay. So since I only have one right or left facing arrow, I'm going to put that on the bottom. So Sienna's workshop, we're going to kind of, let's line them up and angle them here. See if you guys can see good. Candy cane. I mean, we can always move it back. They don't have to be totally symmetrical. They don't have to be in a perfectly straight line. I'm mad at myself for screwing up the arrows. But, oh well. It'll eat at me for a couple of days, and then I'll get over it. And then our Elf Cafe will be down here. I think that's a good layout. That was the problem with this piece, is it just caused too much problem. I can't really angle my things the way I'd like. So I think we'll be okay here. All right, let's get this one. See right about where I need it to be. Okay. I keep forgetting it's like totally backwards for you guys because I have the mirror image. Okay, so tomorrow will be clothespin ornaments. She made an awesome one the other day. It was beautiful. So if you guys are new, even if you're watching the replay, I hope you'll say hi in the video. Let us know who you are, where you're from, and that you're watching the replay. That wind is just vicious. There's like 50-mile-an-hour winds at times. It's insane. All right, let's see if we can get this one up a little bit. I mean, I love winter. I love snow. I do not like bitter cold weather though. And wind is top on that list of the things that I don't like. Should be used to it by now. I've lived here for a million years. You guys, our sign is done. And it is so stinking cute, even with all the right-handed arrows. Back up a little bit. And everything is stuck really well, so I don't need the... Oh, hang on. Spoke too soon. Our Santa needs a little bit more. I'll turn it on the side here. Almost done. Now you could go over and Mod Podge the whole thing so that it's shiny and whatnot. I'm not really going to worry about it. So it cost us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the backboard, a little bit of spare fabric, some vinyl, so about $7. I mean, if you count vinyl, it's probably around 9, but I'm not really counting the vinyl. You could always paint it on. Like I said, you could use cutouts from a magazine or a newspaper, or have the kids draw something to, you know, or even color right on there with a crayon. Anything. But about $7. And it will last a while. Let me put this up a little bit so I can show you. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Yeah, I hang it on. Here, let me see if I can move this. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, the wind is just vicious all over the whole state. Let me move my camera this way, but I gotta move my coffee out of the way or it's gonna spill. And then I'll put it. I actually have a tack in the wall. I'll hang it up and give you a view. Oh, it's stinking cute. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't mind my face for a minute. How stinking cute. Obviously, I would pay better attention to my arrow directions the next time, but I mean, it looks so cute. Even the fur. fluff it up a little. Our sparkly glitter words. Our little Rudolphs with the nose and our little elf feet, booties. And the cup. I think it came out great. I'm really, really, really happy with it. I know, isn't this Santa beard so cute? I'm glad I thought of it. That stuff's been sitting in the house since it came and I haven't brought it out here. I was like, I need to use that. That would be so... Because I don't have a Santa hat or anything, but... Super cute. Super, super cute. I'm really happy with it. It only cost $6. $7, sorry. You know, all from the Dollar Tree except the vinyl. Paper I had laying around the house. Thanks, Marilyn. Thanks, Cindy. Yes, it does. Work that way, dudes. Come and hang out this way. That is exactly right. It's super cute. I'm happy with it. All right, guys. So tomorrow, clothespin ornaments with Sharon. 6 o'clock, I believe. I'm not sure if she's going live from her house or from my shop, but either way, tune in. Don't, make sure to get notifications, tap the screen that you're watching, hit those little dots in the upper corner, and hit get notifications. That way you're notified every single time we go live. And then Tuesday is also Sharon. She's making a Christmas tree craft. That will be super cute. Let's see. Wednesday is me. And I think I'm changing up what I'm supposed to be doing. Hang on, let me see. Let me pull up my calendar. Yes. So I'm not quite sure exactly. 6 tomorrow from Sharon's home. Yay. She's got a new setup over there with camera and tripod, so that'll be interesting. Should we do great. Yeah, Wednesday is kind of a to be announced because what I had planned, I'm not really quite going to do that. So I have this other idea in mind, but we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I thank you for watching day 15. We got 15 more days to go. Make sure you sprinkle this stuff everywhere. Share it with all your friends and family. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and follow the page. Join the group. It's called Artsy.bits.n.pieces. It's the same name as this page that you're watching right now. And we will see you guys tomorrow at 6 with Sharon. Thanks, guys. Happy Sunday.